Hey guys, Jenna here. Welcome to my channel where I feature alternative lifestyles and creative home tours. A couple weeks ago, I posted a video of my own tiny home, which is located on an island in Washington State. In the video, I explained why I decided to rent it out part-time on Airbnb. Today, we're traveling to another island in the Puget Sound to take a tour, but this time it's an enchanting treehouse with sweeping views of its own private beach. This treehouse features gorgeous wood details throughout and has a wraparound deck, which is perfect for a glass of wine in the evening and a cup of coffee in the morning. This video is a continuation of my channel's partnership with Airbnb, where I show you some of the most unique and quirkiest rentals around America and share the stories behind the hosts that own them.
Hi, I'm Skip. Welcome to Eagle Bluff Treehouse on Vashon Island. Vashon Island is about 20 minutes outside of Seattle. It's completely an island, which is unique because we are only accessible by ferry. So you're coming here usually just to get the piece of being on an island. Dan is my partner. We met 6 years ago. We both love dreaming and creating spaces. A lot of our friends feel like we're a dangerous combination because there's nobody saying no. Eagle Bluff Treehouse was birthed out of an idea from Dan and I when we looked up here and saw this line of trees that are right here on the bluff, and it looked like the perfect place to put a treehouse. The Eagle Bluff Treehouse is about 190 something square feet, just shy of 200. It has sweeping views of the Puget Sound. When you get to the edge of the treehouse and you look down at the deck, you're probably about 40 feet above the beach. So initially when we built this, it was just for us. It's such a beautiful spot though, I really wanted to share it. I've hosted on Airbnb for probably about 8 years now. For me, it's about creating the spaces that are unique in a unique environment. Definitely a back to nature experience. This is property we bought in about 2017. It's about shy of an acre. I think we have about 90 to 100 feet of waterfront here. We selected here because A, it was the perch, and B, when you're up there, you've got this beautiful view overlooking Puget Sound, and it's filtered with a tree, so you really do get that feel of treehouse. Of course, you gotta have a toilet, so I did research and came up with the compost toilet. You know, since we didn't have any kind of a bathroom, this actually worked out really well. So the other thing after a toilet is, you gotta have a shower. So I thought, how do you have a shower? And I started looking camp showers, and this is eventually the one that we ended up. So you connect it to a propane tank. And so we had a long hose that connects to this and actually produces very nice hot shower. I don't think I'd take a shower in the wintertime here, but in the spring and summer, it's sufficient. And so, every time people come here and do want to take a shower, I make sure they know this is completely open. There's no shower curtain. I am always concerned that people are going to get here and be let down. So I try to really play down their expectations, saying this truly is glamping. It is roughing it. I want to make sure they understand that, and it's amazing. I've never had anybody say, oh no, I don't want to stay there. Now I'll take you inside so you can see what it looks like inside. We're going to the front door. The first thing you're looking right here is this concept of a kitchenette. We just have a single burner here for coffee. This little refrigerator is a new addition. I just thought, you need a little something for your half and half. This is the little nook that we designed. It gives you that cabin, rustic kind of feel, I thought. Then we have this window, and we wanted to just show the tree that actually supports the treehouse, because it is the foundation of what we're standing in right now. And so we just really framed it perfectly in that window. And then you're looking at the garage door, which is a unique feature, I think, for tree houses, because we want that indoor-outdoor kind of feel. We wanted to be a minimalist when you're in the treehouse. You know, I was concerned about adding weight, so we wanted light furniture, but we have just 2 rocking chairs. It's simple. I'm always comforted by being in a rocking chair, and I think a lot of people are, so that's why we got the rocking chairs. We have the propane heater, which produces the heat for the treehouse. It takes all of like 3 or 4 minutes and this whole place is warm. We didn't have any electricity on the property whatsoever initially. However, we do have a hookup for an RV now, and that has allowed us to bring in some lights so it's here. Running water, we are fortunate because that came with the deed for the parcel. So we were able to connect to the well, which is just off the property. So it has just enough to be at that definition of glamping. You know, how often you get a chance to get opportunity away from computers, away from cell phones. So the idea was this would be that retreat where you could get away from the noise of the world. So now let me show you the loft, which is a wonderful place. There's a very comfortable bed up here. The skylight is wonderful because you can do the stargazing as you look up at night when you fall asleep. Sleeping in a treehouse, it's peaceful. It evokes a sense of being a young kid. So I'm going to take you around the outside of the treehouse. It's got this wonderful outlook over the water and the beach, and yet you feel very hidden with the trees, so you feel like nobody can see you up here. No matter how rushed you feel, just coming out here, just kind of, you get that sigh of letting go and thinking, okay, you know what? I don't care about the rest of the world. Time just passes by and you don't feel like you have to be anywhere else. Hard to find that anywhere else right now in the world. We have a little book inside that we leave, and that's the first thing Dan will run to, is to see if anybody wrote a message, because that brings him so much joy. And I like seeing that in him when he sees those things. They've always said it's been one of the most magical places they've been to, which is great because it means they're seeing and experiencing what we are. So that's why we did open it up, is to give other people a little taste of what Vashon's like and also what it is to be in a treehouse. Out of all the places we've traveled together as a couple, this getaway was by far one of the best. Thank you so much again for making our anniversary so special and being the absolute best hosts. Love, Blair and Michael. So this area we created, about a year ago. It's a great spot just to sit with the 2 chairs with a glass of wine and look out across the water, especially at the sunsets. This is where we go down to get down to the beach. So this is the beach that we have, private as we might say, because we have this section. This would be the definition of the Pacific Northwest beach. Here you'll see we've got a lot of stones. This is what you get when you get up here. You can see the seals, you can see the sea otters out here. Yesterday we were hearing the seal call. It was so loud, it was amazing. It's a great place to kayak. You can just peacefully meander around the island. So we're gonna go up to the kitchen area. You'll see these steps. This is actually the first project that Dan and I ever did on the land. We found this tree, we cut it up, and we started putting these here because it was a little challenging to get up the slope without these. So follow me. So what you're looking here is the outdoor kitchen area. Dan, on one weekend, built this picnic table by himself. You'll see here is this camp stove. You can set up to cook, and there's this little place here where you can do your dishes. Trying to make it where people don't have to bring a lot. Just come here and enjoy. You bring your food, pretty much that's it. And there's the hammock. It's amazing how you can set and just lose track of time. Hour, 2, 3 goes by, just looking up at the leaves. It's so peaceful. My favorite thing about hosting on Airbnb is probably interacting with people. If you just take the time to sit and talk with people, you hear some wonderful, warming stories. If you can create your own treehouse, you should do it. It's just a magical place to be in. And if you can stay in a treehouse, you definitely should take the opportunity, because there aren't a lot of treehouses that you can do that.
Thanks for watching this week's video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so that you get a notification every time I post a new video.